Fox NFL Pre-Kick is presented by Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side. It is 30 and snowy and perfect for football in Orchard Park as Burrow and the Bengals come to town to take on Josh Allen and the Bills. We welcome inside. Welcome into a perfect Buffalo scene for football. Joe Davis and Greg Olsen. You see this matchup on the calendar and you think this quarterback matchup. And Joe Burrow comes back from the toe injury last week, leads the Bengals to a win, and we get a matchup of two of the top quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah, and it comes at perfect time if you're Cincinnati. They've kind of made a habit these last couple years of needing to go on these late season runs to give them a chance to sneak into the playoff. Despite winning their final 5 a season ago, they missed the playoffs. Can they do it this year? Can they go on a late season run? Of course, getting one of the best signal callers in all of football, Joe Burrow, back, healthy, a big road game in the snow. How great is this?
I know the Bills are running the football like crazy, but when you think Buffalo, you still think Josh Allen.
Yeah, and listen, make no mistake about it. Despite this being a very different style, it looks very different than early Josh Allen era where he's in the gun and every ball's in his hands and he controls the game. This is the best style for Sean McDermott, the head coach, and Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator. This fits their roster. This fits their play style. But make no mistake about it. Crunch time, critical moments, that ball's going to be in Josh Allen's hand.
And it has to snow. Crunch time. Critical moments. December, this is what we're going to do. We've got two quarterbacks who have been great down the stretch in their careers on days like this. Josh Allen for the Bills, Joe Burrow for the Bengals, head-to-head when you come back on Fox. Players to watch are brought to you by Nationwide. We've got two of the top playmakers in the league. Jamar Chase at receiver for the Bengals and James Cook on the other side for the Bills. Already 1,200 yards, second in the NFL to Jonathan Taylor.
Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
30 degrees here in Orchard Park at Highmark Stadium. Getting close to opening kick. First down to the field. Here's Pam Oliver.
Yeah, frigid temperatures for this ball game here today, Joe. Highs barely reaching the 30s. Snow is expected throughout. The wind should not be a factor. On the injury front for the Buffalo Bills, defensive end Joey Bosa, he will miss this game. He is dealing with a hamstring injury. A dislocated elbow keeps linebacker Terrell Bernard out, and right tackle Spencer Brown will not play because of a shoulder. On the Cincinnati side, it is Trey Hendrickson who will miss a 4th game as he deals with a hip injury. Back upstairs to you, birthday boy.
All right, Pam, as Zach Taylor's team still has an outside shot at the playoffs. 2 games back of Pittsburgh and Baltimore in the north. And after today, the easiest remaining schedule in the AFC. After today, his team should be favored every game that they play. Bills on the other side. Sean McDermott, his team started 4-0, but 4-4 since then. Their streak of 5 consecutive division titles in jeopardy with New England at 11-2. And the Bills trying to solidify their wild card standing. They would be the 7th seed if the playoffs began today. Bengals win the toss. They'll take the ball. They're saying we're going to give Joe Burrow as many chances as we can. It's Charlie Jones on the return. 3 touchdowns on returns in his career. He takes this one to the 32-yard line, and that is where Burrow and the Bengals will begin. Cincinnati was 1-8 without Joe Burrow, missing time with a toe injury. He came back against the Ravens on Thanksgiving, 260 yards and 2 touchdowns. Their 8th consecutive win with him at quarterback.
Yeah, and it feels like if you're a Cincinnati Bengal fan, you look around and say, really, it was on defense. I don't know if the offense was the problem. Listen, Joe Burrow, I don't care how many points they scored with Joe Flacco, whatever. This offense just operates at a different level with Joe Burrow,
who is 2-0 in his career against Buffalo. Hands it off to Chase Brown, and Brown has 4 yards off the left side on the first play of the day for Cincinnati. And this offense now full strength. They get Burrow back last week. They get T. Higgins back from concussion today.
Yeah, so I think the key today, Zach Taylor, the head coach, offensive play caller, and Joe Burrow, the key is no wasted possessions. We're going to talk a lot about this new style of approach of the Buffalo Bills, the heavy run game, the high volume of James Cook. Don't shorten the game. You want to maximize possessions for Joe Burrow in this Cincinnati offense.
2 plays, 2 runs. Brown is stopped by Deion Walker, the 4th-round rookie, looking like a draft steal for this Buffalo